The Sith has been known throughout the galaxy to seek power wherever they can get it, and through the Force, Sith Lords of old have often come very close to achieve overwhelming power to dominate the galaxy. Most often this would happen by possessing certain Sith artifacts, so today we'll take a look at the top 3 most powerful Sith artifacts. Make sure to stay until the end of the video so you get to see number 1, but let's start with number 3. Sith Holocrons. Unlike the other Sith artifacts in this top 3 list, there aren't just a single Sith Holocron. So although they are very rare, they're not impossible to locate, and many Sith Lords have spent their lives dedicated to finding Sith Holocrons and unlocking the power within them. Sith Holocrons contained the most closely guarded secrets of the Sith, so whoever got their hands on them could expect a drastic increase in power. However, to ensure that not just about anyone could unlock their power, the owner of the holocron would typically store an interactive hologram of themselves as a kind of lock. This way, only Sith who passed the test of the hologram would achieve the power within. The holocron itself was powered by a crystal located at the top of the pyramid-shaped holocron. This crystal both powers the hologram within and stores information, making the hologram able to guide the user to the needed information. So the power a Sith Lord would achieve through a holocron was most often information and not directly an infusion of power. Number 2 on our list, however, did exactly that. Number 2, the Moor Talisman. The Moor Talisman is by many considered the most dangerous Sith or Jedi artifact ever created. The Talisman was created long before the Sith really rose to power for Lord Karnes Moor by the Sith Lord Source's Sin. The Moor Talisman would grant its wearer the awesome gift of immortality, and Lord Karnes Moor could possibly still be alive if he had not misused the power of the artifact. Because with the gift of immortality came a curse, a plague that Lord Moor would spread out wherever he went, called the Rakghoul Plague. The Rakghoul Plague transformed billions into mindless monsters that would obey the will of the wearer of the artifact. All of a sudden, Karnes Moor had an army of mindless mutants at his disposal, and that ultimately led to his doom, as his Sith equals realized the danger in wielding such an artifact. Although Karnes Moor died, the talisman survived and would later ravage the Outer Rim planet Taris. The artifact was lost for some time in the Undercity of Taris, but was eventually recovered by the Mandalorian Pulsifer. Following its rediscovery, the talisman was confined inside a prison for 4,000 years, alongside a Jedi Master who had come under the will of the talisman. Number 1. The Sith Darkstaff. Thousands of years before the rise of the Empire, the Sith Darkstaff, or just the Darkstaff, was created by an unknown Sith Lord. For centuries, the Sith had stored the powerful artifact away on a space station called the Arcanum until Sith Lord Tagris stole it. Lord Tagris took the Darkstaff with him to the planet Oblis in the Kularin system. It was stolen from him by the natives of the planet Oblis, who wanted the Darkstaff to try to fight off a threat to their civilization, but in doing so unleashed the terrible power of the Darkstaff, and the Darkstaff obliterated their entire planet by just releasing a fraction of the power it stored. Oblis was no more. Darth Revan once said this about the Darkstaff: "It is an emptiness, a slice of the universe where there is no light and no heat, but also no cold and no dark. Light moves around it but does not come into its grasp. It doesn't want the light, it wants the Force." The Darkstaff ultimately met its demise when it tried to feed on the power of the Jedi artifact, the Eye of the Sun. It was almost successful in siphoning the power of the Jedi artifact before a group of heroes used the light side to finally destroy the staff. There are many more both Sith and Jedi artifacts to be addressed, and we will be doing so in future videos, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and may the Force be with you.
You have only begun to discover your power. Join me. With our combined strength, we can bring order to the galaxy.